What's everybody, this is Abe from Sunshine Auto Detail again, back with another one. We're working on one of my employees' cars today because I had 2 Saturday no-shows. So it's like, what do you do? It's bad enough when you're by yourself and you get a no-show. When you got employees, it's like, it creates a lot of stress. So I usually invest time in other aspects of the business. Today we're taking care of one of my employees' car that definitely needs a little bit of attention. So we're gonna give it the O&R wash and a 1-step polish.
So I see you have employees here. What's the game plan? What are they doing?
We're gonna get this job done as soon as possible and see if we can line up some other clients for the day.
Got it. You starting out with the wheels?
Always start off with the wheels first because it's the dirtiest part. And since we cannot pressure wash this car, we're only gonna pressure wash the wheels. We have certain formula we use for the wheels, certain chemicals we use depending on what type of wheels we're using. Today we're using Wheel Brightener, Meguiar's, to get the rims nice and clean, Brake Buster on the tires, and then after we're done with the wheels, we move it into the shop, do the O&R wash and the polish.
How come you can't spray wash the car?
For this car, there's a window seal problem. We don't want any moisture to get into the car. Sometimes when people just replace their front windshield, they have the same concern. And honestly, it's not crazy dirty, so we can get away with doing an O&R wash on this one.
So hey, I feel like this is great practice for your team.
Yeah, definitely.
So what are they doing? What's the game plan over here?
This is the rinseless wash that I talked about in another YouTube video that I made. It's a way to get the car clean where there's water restrictions, or for some reason, like today, we don't want to saturate the car because of the window problem. So it's a great way to get the car clean, looking like it's just been kind of waxed even a little bit.
Now, for your employees, do you still gotta guide them? You think they got it? More practice? Where are they at?
They've done a lot of this before, but at this point, with the team I have today, they're more experienced, so I just give them a little bit of direction, and I see where they go, how they run with it, and then if I see the need to chime in a little bit, hey, here's how we can improve the process here and there, I do that. But this team's really experienced, so they know what they're doing.
What are you doing right now? Are they wiping? Are they applying something?
They're using the O&R solution. They get a moist towel with the solution. They're going over the whole car, and then we're gonna go dry it after. And since we're not in the sun, there's not like a super rush to dry the panel by panel one at a time. We could pretty much cover the whole car, and come back and dry the whole car, and then it looks great, and it's ready for polish. So I got tips like this from the Rag Company and other companies as well, where if you're gonna polish a car anyway, the little micro scratch that you could potentially create is not a big deal because you're polishing the car anyway. And really this product encapsulates the dirt, so you're not really risking any scratching, as long as you're not picking up a rock and gliding it across the paint. It's pretty safe.
Yeah, okay, for sure. So that's 150 and 200, so 350 for both.
Correct. We'll go over the services when I see the car and the price as well. You know, if it doesn't sound like there's going to be any kind of price increase if the cars are in the condition that I'm anticipating and that you described, and if they're really well kept, I can. Yeah, if they're really well kept, I could even potentially drop the price when I see the car. It's always difficult, you know, giving quotes on cars without seeing them. That's why I like to ask the questions.
Got it.
So, you just took like 5 minutes talking to this guy, explaining it.
Yeah.
Could you tell right away that he wasn't into it, or you gotta finish the conversation first?
Sometimes you get a feeling, and either way, like, he knows what I'm about, he knows the services, and sometimes people like this, they'll call other places, and then once they get like an understanding of what other people are charging, they call me back sometimes. And say, wow, your price for a detail is a lot better than what other people are charging. I'll go with you, you know? So that's how it is sometimes.
All right, hey, what's the team doing?
Some training on clay bar. A lot of these guys are familiar with it. Some of these guys, it's been the first couple cars doing it. Different methods of clay we do. When it's really contaminated, we use the traditional clay bar. For efficiency, We often use pads or mitts. That's very, very popular these days. I love this combo from 3D. It's called 3D Speed, and they color match. See how it's got purple? Oh, there we go, it's a bigger one. They got purple on here, and it matches great with the purple pads. I buy multiple ones, different sizes. We use 3D Speed with the purple pad. Great results. This is a good money maker. A lot of detailers will say one-step polish is the way to go. Charge pretty much whatever you want, and you still get a lot of them. So we do this process really quick, and it pays really good.
Now, when it comes to training employees, how do you like to start them off? A simple polish job or off to the races?
This is our most simple polish. So Isaiah, he started getting training yesterday, and we start him off with the easy panels, warn him about dangers, and we go from there. So always when you train people, we're warning about how to not damage a car. So we start with that, and we just kind of coach them into figuring out how to do it successfully. Whoa, whoa, whoa. See, you got too much polish. And again, the rule is you don't take the pad off until you stop the machine. If I take it off, I'm spraying everybody, I'm spraying the car, we're creating more work, right? So a little less polish, and is it wet too? It's wet. Yeah, we were supposed to blow this out. That's the problem. All right, everybody, you saw how it went today. You saw how we do training here, what we do when business is low, and you got to see the shop. So keep following us and stay tuned for the next one.